Well. Welcome back to New York Sports WickerMedia. I'm Watts UK99. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to watch these videos. So, an outfielder is on his way to the New York Mets, and his name is not Juan Soto. It is Jose Siri. So, hey, Siri, who is this outfielder that they just got? Well, the Mets acquired him from the Tampa Bay, Rays in exchange for ericorze. Now, ericorze is a pitcher that I've been watching for about 3 years now. I had a chance to watch him in AAA a couple of times. He's been a good AAA arm. He's 26 years old. You know, he had a 2.92 ERA with AAA Syracuse this year, but he got into just 2 games with the New York Mets and had a 21.6 ERA in 1 2/3 innings. You can make the argument maybe he didn't really get a fair enough shake to show what he could do with the big league club, but it didn't quite work out. And now the Mets are moving on from ericorze. They have traded him away to Tampa Bay, and they have added a piece that has a legitimate chance to help their big league roster. So who is Jose Siri? Well, he's 29 years old. The Mets are going to have him under team control, if they want, through the year 2029. So David Stearns likes controllable assets, and Siri is one. The Mets needed some depth at center field. Now, Siri's going to provide that, because right now, what are we talking about? You still have Tyrone Taylor for another year. You know, Harrison Bader's going to be somewhere else next season. And then you got to, even on the big league roster, Brandon Nimmo, Starling Marte, they are more suited to play the corner outfield at this stage in their careers. Of course, you have a number of prospects who are on their way up. Jet Williams, Drew Gilbert, Luis Angel Acuna, all of whom can play center field if need be. So you're really looking at sort of like somebody to bridge the gap. All right, so how much can Siri really help the Mets? Well, let's just focus on the last 2 years, the years when he's really been healthy when he was with Tampa Bay. So in the last 2 years, he played 101 and 130 games respectively. His OPS numbers were 761 in 2023 and 620 in 2024, not overly great, but he did hit a combined 43 home runs in those 2 years, and he stole 26 bases. His batting average is what's going to give you some concern. He batted 222 in 2023 and 187 in 2024. So his on-base percentage is not going to get anybody excited. But here are 2 things that I like a lot about him. He has a knack for getting big hits. There was a 2-week span, as I was reading up about this in the Tampa Bay newspaper and Tampa Bay blogs, where he was getting a big hit practically every night to help Tampa Bay win games. He provides just a little bit of sizzle to go with the steak. One of those big hits, by the way, was a 9th inning home run off A's closer Mason Miller. You know, that closer who throws over 100 miles an hour, some regard as the best closer in baseball. Siri hit a game-tying home run off him in the 9th inning in one game. He also, here's number 2, great speed. Number 3, great defense. I mentioned the stolen bases already, that he had 26 steals in the last 2 years. But his defense numbers, I really like these. He had 12 defensive runs saved last year while playing center field. His arm strength, if you go by the percentiles, his arm strength is in the 97th percentile. His sprint speed is in the 99th percentile in baseball. There's no question that David Stearns prioritizes defense with the center fielder, and Jose Siri is going to fit right in. Money-wise, what are we looking at? Well, he's already on the 40-man roster, so you don't have to do any roster gymnastics. But in arbitration, in 2024, he made just $758,000. This is a young, controllable asset. Well, on about 29 may not be young, but you'll have him for a period of time, and you'll have him at a reasonable cost. Is this going to be the move that puts the Mets over the top and has them competing for a division title? Probably not. But this could be one of those guys who you bring along sort of under the radar, doesn't get a whole lot of attention, and then he starts to turn your head a little bit. And you know what? As long as he's healthy, speed and defense don't slump, so you know he's got something to contribute. Well, those are my thoughts on the Jose Siri trade. If you've got any thoughts, put them right down there in the comments. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you right back here with more content from you know where. The Wicker Chair.